How long has Georgia Bushcraft been around?
So we started officially in 2012 as a small group out here. We all just got together and decided to go do some camping. Originally we started in 2012 with a class with Dave Canterbury from Pathfinder School, and a lot of the alumni from that class kind of banded together, and the beginning of 2012 started. We started our Facebook group, and it's been a lot of fun ever since. So this is it's our 8th gathering now. We've been doing them every spring and fall for the past few years, and this has absolutely been the biggest and my favorite so far. We've had a ton of really awesome sponsors, awesome vendors have showed up, and instructors, and a ton of people. So I think it's been a good weekend so far. What do you think?
It's been awesome, actually, and you have some celebrities.
Oh yeah, we got a handful of TV characters out here. One being old Colbert. I don't know if you know him from a show called Live Free or Die. He's down in the local Georgia swamps. He came up to teach a few classes, one being a acorn processing class, but he's also doing a food dehydrating class as we speak. Also, we had Carly from Alone. She was on season 3 and 5, I think. Don't quote me on that, but Carly's awesome. She did a handful of classes for us. She did a basket making class, a cordage making class, a really cool kids workshop where they walked all around and looked at a bunch of different plants. We've also had
Kauai.
yeah, we got Cowie. He was on Bushcraft Build Off, and he's been doing some primitive weaponry classes, some advanced hand drill classes. Let's see here, Justin Cook, who was on, him and his wife Jenny were on Man, Woman, Wild, I think is what it was, and so I think they were in 20-something days in Scandinavia. But he's also with Flint and Steel, and so he was up here. He did a junkyard napping class. So basically, finding glass, finding different things, and napping out tools and arrowheads and things like that. So, trying to think. Stephen Fowler was on. That's our in-house blacksmith at Fowler Blades, and he was on Forged in Fire. I think a year or two ago. So we've had a handful of people that you may have seen on TV.
So it's a great place to come and meet and greet some of your local heroes and some of the heroes in our community.
Absolutely. It's such a good group of people, and everybody's friendly. Everybody's really happy to be here because there's a lot to learn. It's just a good time of the year to get out, and do a little camping, get your family out here, get the kids out, and have them learn and kind of experience what you're experiencing too on a kid level. We've done a bunch of kid classes. Joe Flowers from Condor Knife and Tool, and also Bushcraft Global. He's taught a handful of kid classes for us this weekend. They did a treasure hunt. He's doing a bug hunt today, but he also did a machete class for adults, and a handful of other things, knife throwing, hatchet throwing. So kids have an awesome time out here. Adults for sure have an awesome time. It's kind of like being a Boy Scout for adults. You know what I mean? There's so much to learn. Such a great community. Our vendors, we've had people come from all across the country just to come out here and set up and hang out. So it's been a good experience.
Do you have dates for the next one yet?
We don't yet. It's going to be spring 2019. Probably be early April. So stay tuned for that. But that's hopefully going to be continue the trend upward of being bigger and better, and all new content. Still some of the old classic good stuff, but just trying to keep it fresh.
And where do we find you guys out there online?
So you can find us in a handful of places. GeorgiaBushcraft.com, obviously, but you can find us on Instagram, Georgia Bushcraft, or on Facebook. Pretty active on Instagram and Facebook, and website's got all the info on there too. So
awesome. Thank you very much for your time.
Hey, thank you for coming out, Madison. I really appreciate it, and hope to see you guys here next spring.